gonna make spiced butternut squash fries. So we've peeled, de-seeded a butternut squash, cut off the top, cut off the bottom. Then we sliced them into French fry sizes. This one's a little long, but it's okay. And then we mix spices. So in these spices, I've got 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves that I actually ground myself, 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground ginger, a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. We're going to put the seasoning into the fries. Let's go ahead and do that. I can do it one-handed. Thought my husband was coming back. So we're going to put them in there. We're going to mix this all together, and then I'll show you the finished product in just a minute. So these are the fries all seasoned up. I just mixed them all up, and it applied it naturally, evenly. There's no extra fat added to this right now. We're going to put this on a baking tray with parchment paper evenly. The oven is set for 425 or gas mark 7 if you use gas. We're going to take a tablespoon of coconut oil and we're going to melt it, and we're going to just drizzle it over the fries, and then we're going to bake it for 15 to 20 minutes. Then we're going to remove them from the oven, flip them, and bake for another 15 to 20, and then we're going to serve them warm. It says you can put hazelnut oil on top, but we're not going to add that. We're going to try to keep it as simple and fat-free as possible because we are having salmon, which is a fatty fish, for dinner. So I'm trying to decrease the fat as much as possible. And the coconut oil will help it stay moist during baking. So that's the only thing we're going to leave on there. So these are my finished fries on the tray. Pretty good coating of the spices. It's funny because you didn't make a lot of spices, but yet they go a long way. And there's a lot of fries out of this. So this is plenty of fries for 4 people and probably a little bit extra. So very yummy fries right here. So to top the salmon, I've got 3 tablespoons of light brown sugar. I've got 1 tablespoon of honey and 2 tablespoons of butter. Put that in here. We're going to melt this down, and then we're going to add soy sauce and mustard and a little bit of olive oil. And when we add those, I'll tell you what those quantities are to this, and then we're going to top the salmon with it, and then we're going to fry the salmon for 5 minutes per side, or no, 8 minutes on one side and 2 minutes on the other, to make our salmon. So this is our salmon. We got 4 4-ounce portions. We actually bought a 16-ounce square, and I cut them into 4-ounce portions. And Taylor is melting the honey, butter, and brown sugar together. When she's done with that, I'm going to add mustard. We're going to use hemp oil instead of olive oil, just 2 tablespoons. A tablespoon of soy sauce and or Bragg's aminos, and a 1/4 cup of mustard to finish the glaze to put on the top of the salmon. And then we're going to, for 8 minutes, have it this way on the griddle. And then we're going to only flip it for 2 minutes to kind of crystallize and harden and cook the topper a little tiny bit. So it's only cooked for 10 minutes, and then we're going to have salmon and some butternut squash fries that already smell amazing. And that is our healthy dinner for tonight. So here is the final plating. I've got my 4-ounce piece of fish and my butternut squash fries, and we are ready to have dinner.